stubborn. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
So we are going to be working on the square body, and hopefully we'll be getting it done very soon. I know the interior is still left, and the outside is going to be pretty much done for you guys.
That's the plan of attacking this video. But first, before we get started on the square body, my neighbor Kurt contacted me and said, hey, I found a farm truck, you need it. So we had to go take care of that first, and then we'll get on with the video. That helped. Yeah.
I don't know if Corey's told you the plan, but we have the welder rig. That's hard to do. Turn around backwards. Corey's gonna hook the tow bar to the welder rig and pull that back. And I am just the chase vehicle, escort, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I don't really like to be called an escort, but that's what I am. All right, today we got the kids. Hello. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh gosh. Now Corey's but
all right, we are loaded up. I know I didn't tell you guys anything of what we were doing, but good deal on a farm truck, so we had to get it. So welder rig is hooked up to this truck, and we're only 10 minutes from home, maybe 8 miles at the max. So Hannah is the pilot car. She's going to be behind us with flashers on so we can do this as safe as possible. So here we go.
I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm sure you can. That thing is hopping. We have quite the collection of friends.
Well, we made it.
She's home.
Probably gonna sell that one. Oh yeah, Jess got home and I said we need some body parts, but they ain't here.
Not out of the truck yet.
Yeah.
And I honked at Corey. I'm like, woo!
That's definitely, well, he won't get out. He's scared of Minnie.
Yeah.
FedEx just dropped off our sheet metal, our patch repair. I got this stuff from Auto Metal Direct. They honestly had the best prices, so I went with them. I've bought from them in the past. It's always been good quality stuff. I did go ahead and put the rocker panel. If you guys remember right, we had a rocker panel we found up in the attic. Well, Hannah wants to tell you something.
I'm not even joking. This morning I woke up with a migraine, so I stayed inside and did laundry. And I was only in there, he was only out here for about an hour more than whenever I come out, and he had it done. So I don't know why he's complaining, because he did it in a really short amount of time and it looks great. So
yeah.
I don't even know why you were complaining, because you did a great job.
Here you go. This is what I got done this morning. Rocker panel is in it. It's in there. I got to finish welding it up. But what I did, I left this the top plate and then I got to fill in my little pinholes. But I welded it down through here and then just ground it down on that roll. Like I said, I got to fill that in and put a little Bondo on it, smooth it out. But most part, that is 100% metal. You can see there, I got that's what I did. Yeah, we need to at least get the bed sides fixed tonight. Like I said, I got the rocker. We got our box here.
Start sanding on. I thought about while you're doing that, I can sand on.
Yeah, that'll work.
You know, the hood.
Well, show us what we got in that
stuff.
box. Open that up.
All right, so Corey already opened it because he knows I'm gonna really struggle. So we have.
Here's our lowers. So that's going to be our patch panel to fix this area right here. If you remember in the last video, this side, I think I ordered 2 of them to fix both sides, but see this side, how it's all nasty. So that's going to cut like right here, cut this out. We're not going to cut all that out, probably just this area. What else you get in there?
Okay.
Hey, got you a bedside. We got 2 of them, I think.
Yes, so there's 2 of these in there. As you all seen, those need replaced too. Now, Corey will tell you how he's going to do it.
Well,
and
it'll be the wrong way, though.
Well, I was going to say, and just to let you all know, we do our work, you can do your work. And a lot of you ain't never even been in a garage trying to tell us what to do. It's fine. You know what I mean? Whatever. We're going to do it how we know. You guys can do it how you know. But for people who are trying to learn, this is the way we know to do it, and that's what we're going to show you.
All right, so Hannah's got the left side. You look like one of those wrestler girls. Round 1, begin. Slap that baby on there. Real quick, I want to show you guys something. So, we're not... Yeah, go ahead. You see the body line? This goes up a little bit. We're not going to cut this thing all the way out because that's just really unnecessary. Go ahead, drop it down. Because the bed's not rotted up here. If we needed to patch that whole panel, you might as well get a new bed. We don't need to cut it all the way up here. What I'm thinking is we're just going to cut it like right here, but kind of a tip. Go ahead, put that up there. We're going to set this here like that. You got it?
Is that where it needs to be?
Yep, something in there. So I'm just going to simply mark the bed here and here. I'm doing this left-handed, so sorry. And we're coming up to here. Got that? She's going to mark the other side. So we're just going to trace out our panel so we know not to cut. Okay. We know not to cut any further than that. Like I said, can't hardly see it. can't see it all, but
I mean, you can see it right here.
Yeah, well.
Oh wow.
What I'm thinking is we're rotted out up here, so we can go ahead. We'll cut our bed first. Where's it at down here? Man, we need something better here. I didn't really think this through. I'm thinking we cut it like up here, and then we'll cut the truck right along here. Once we cut that, we can see what we're working with. If there's a bunch of mud in here, as in Bondo, we can go up further, but we know we can't go up this far. Surely we're not going up that far. I would hope not. So I'm going to get some masking tape. What are you doing? What are you spraying?
I don't know.
Insect
Some kind of stupid. It's not what I like. I like the off. This is like the 3rd time I've sprayed this.
Why are you spraying in your armpit?
They will get there. Corey, look at my finger is red right here where it got me. And then this little bump, you see that? They got me there too. They will get me if
it's because you're so sweet.
That's definitely
That's a lie. Someone's been in here with some Bondo, definitely. We'll be right back. Hannah's decided to push mow the yard as I'm videoing. She's out here spraying some liquid cocaine in her push mower to get it run. I say liquid cocaine, I mean starting fluid.
I'm glad he trusts me, but thank
you. I kind of was expecting that. Someone basically filled in the bedside with Bondo. You can see it's like half inch thick there. It's not terrible, but you can see the rust kind of came up there. So there is that quarter panel cut out. The inner structure seems really good. This inner fender well, I guess. Up in here, don't seem like it's rotted out. It's got a skim of Bondo on it, but it's nothing terrible. So I think what we'll do now is I gotta get this lip here off, and probably what we'll do is kind of knock this down with a wire wheel and do the best we can. And before we put the skin on it, the quarter panel patch, we're gonna blow some paint in there. I might have to go to town and get some. There's like a rust preventative you can put in there just to kind of coat that and treat it and make it look good. I'm gonna get this piece off. We'll go ahead and get our panel get it cut out, I guess.
We'll go to our collect-all can.
I might have some of that rust paint, yellow from the jet ski, Till.
For everything.
I wonder why we have Till.
For everything.
Let's see, we got some body
Is it like a spray? There's rust.
Where?
Something that says rust. Oh, Rust-Oleum.
That's Rust-Oleum. Seemed like I had some.
Oh wait, what's that?
What?
It's a primer.
Primer? No. Instantly converts rust to a protected paintable surface.
Is that it?
I mean, that sounds good enough.
Rust reformer.
It's better than nothing.
Okay,
better?
that's a lot better.
I said we were going to take a wire wheel, but we didn't do that. You think I should? I can't get in there anyway. We just got to see the panel. So, set this on there, like so. Come over a quarter here, and then we're gonna go, so the truck's cut here, so we're gonna wanna cut it here. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Some blue. Got our panel. Gonna set here just like that. A guy could just go ahead and weld that, obviously take the tape off and weld it, but you're gonna have to have a lot of filler to go past, and we don't really want to do that. We want to use as less filler as we can, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stamp this piece of metal. We're just gonna come down like a 1/4 inch, and we're gonna put a stamp on it to go in, so when we're done, it'll be tucked up inside the bed, and then you can just tack weld it along here, and that'll make it, I guess what I'm trying to get at is it's gonna make it flush like that instead of being on top. So then that's gonna take less filler and stuff because you're not trying to, I guess, build it up to go past. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
I feel like it will be smoother too.
Yeah, I mean, you can do this, but you're gonna have to have a lot of build up here to reach that height. By making it flush mount, you're just gonna have a lot less material, a lot better of a job, because if you guys have ever tried to weld a piece of metal, like butt weld it, piece of thin sheet metal, it's really hard to do. By putting a backing behind it, it's gonna be a lot better job and a lot easier to weld. So let's go over to our little
rolling
roller,
machine,
and we'll just roll us a little lip around it. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let me.
Ready to roll.
Okay. Roll. Oh, we're going the wrong way.
So flip it around.
I know, but I gotta feed it out first.
We
Okay.
do it right. We do it twice.
Let her rip. Other way. The other way. There you go.
You good so far?
So far. Don't go too fast. I can't see that fast.
It's like the sewing machine.
Keep her going.
Got mad at me for going too fast on the sewing machine. But I knew what I was doing.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wrecking.
What? How are you wrecking?
Okay, I went too far. Keep going. Okay.
Do we know if that did enough? No.
I think it'll be fine. Good enough for who it's for. You. So you guys can see it's up behind there, and that's what we want. I'm gonna go ahead and take this panel back out, clean it up, because we can't weld to this black primer, of course, so we're gonna get it down to bare metal. I'm gonna give it a relief cut right here and let that slide down past, and it'll just set there pretty much like this. And if you want, bring that camera over here, I'll show you. If you can see how we got that lip right there? We're gonna draw this tight to the quarter panel, and that'll give us, you know, a flush mount, you know, kind of, it'll be enough material to weld to and recess it in enough where it'll make it flush mount. So right now it's hard to, I can't pull it out with my hands, but you guys kind of get the point. All right, so the panel is in, it is smooth. Obviously I can't touch it too much because I just welded it, but I'm just going through trying to push it up against the bed, and that's making it just smooth across there. And then when we're done, we'll just skim this with a layer of filler and block it, and it should be good. So I'm going to finish welding this up tonight, and I can't help what you're doing.
You can go somewhere else.
This is my work area. I got this tacked up. Now I'll go through and tack about every ½ inch. Slowly, we want to keep the material cool. We don't want to get too hot and warp the bedside. So I'm just going to take my time and do that. And it is kind of getting late, so I'll probably just see you guys in the morning. I got our body work done. We had a couple come from Georgia actually and buy a Lodestar from us, so kind of getting a late start on this, and the cooler weather is here. Kind of just messing around in the yard, but I'm back on the truck, and I'm just going to show you guys the body work I did before I put Bondo on it, so you guys don't think I just glazed this thing over with Bondo. It's done. It looks good. This is 100% metal. There is no Bondo in this truck yet. I haven't put Bondo on it yet. So I want to show you my work before I cover it up, I guess. Lower patch panel is all done. Going up into here. There you go. It's all welded up. Everything is smooth. I mean, very little. I mean, so there is that. I know one of you guys are going to complain about it, but that's all right. So now I just got to put a coat of Bondo on it. We'll block this area, get it smooth and flat. Got our corner piece in here. The lower is in, looks good. It's all welded. It's flat, smooth to the touch. So there's that. So I guess let's go ahead and put a coat of Bondo on it and then go into this side. I got this side done up. This side wasn't near as bad, so I just put a section in from here to here. And my air compressor kicks on, go figure. So I guess it's time to give it a coat of Bondo. I usually use Evercoat, but O'Reilly's didn't have Evercoat, so I'm going to use this U-Pull. Fantastic. I thought it said Fantasy at first. I'm like, what? So this is what I'm using. High performance body filler.
All right, I come outside and Corey is bondoing the truck, but normally what he uses is blue.
Yeah, I told him I'm usually using Evercoat, and this is U-Pull. Never used it, so hopefully it works.
Might be your new favorite one.
Might be. Feel like we're making a Bondo buggy, but it can't be any worse. I mean, you got to put
Oh my,
filler
yeah.
on it to do what we're doing.
Well, you're gonna sand more of that off then.
Yeah. Just gotta get it going. Right now, you guys are cringing. Well, I feel like Dad Chad.
Why? Oh.
He's always bondoing. It's hardening up, so that's good.
I'm good. You gonna fill that dent on the cab?
It's up to you.
I don't care. All right, homie, tell them what you got going on.
Okay, so
Dr. Corey.
I'm trying to stay healthy.
Oh.
Got our filler in. I sanded it down with the DA just to get it there. And then what I've been doing is going back with a block and some 80 grit. I could take an airline file on it, probably wipe it out a little bit quicker, but just the area we got, this is the block and a piece of 80 grit's good. So what I'm doing now is I got some just black spray paint and using it as guide coat. You can buy guide coat, but black spray paint does the same thing. I just kind of dust it on there, and then what I'm doing is just trying to make our body lines a little bit more crisper, and you can see it a lot more, because whenever it's all the Bondo color, it kind of all blends in together. So by just simply spraying some black paint on it, we'll just dust it. Just as simple as that, and then just give it a second, let it dry. Now we'll be able to fine tune this body molding right here, because remember we cut the piece and put it in here. So right here is going to be really almost, I guess what I'm saying is this is already going to be done because we didn't do no body work here or here, but this here is we're gonna have to fine tune that body line. So by putting that guide coat in it, we can really tell where we're at. So okay, so by just simply doing that, now you guys can see how that line got a little bit more crisp. Now, that's the whole reason for that guide coat. So like, that tells me that right there is a little bit low, so we need to sand a little bit more in this area to get it that body line shaped. And obviously this here has to be trimmed out yet and stuff. And also with the guide coat, even on this big panel, that tells me there's a low spot right there because it's still black. So that means we either need to sand down further or we need to put more filler in it. What we'll probably do is just continue on to sand it down further and try to blend it in, because we don't want to put more material on it if it don't need it, just to sand back off. So we'll just work the area until we get all the black spots gone. That there's just the original black here, but yeah, just that's what we're doing. Just kind of, and it don't have to be perfect because we are going to, I don't want to give it away, but we are going to patina this truck. Some of you guys are just like, yep, we're done watching it. They're going to patina it, but we are going to patina it, and I'm not saying that's an excuse.
Now, it is going to have a nice paint job, but patina as well. So I know a lot of you are cringing just thinking about it, but just stay tuned, okay?
I want to get the body work done on this truck tonight.
We thought we were going to have it in primer tonight. It is
I thought
Saturday
I had
night.
primer.
We thought we had primer and we don't. So
I ended up having base coat. I seen a gallon of white primer in the bottom of my, white paint in my cabinet, I thought. And I said, hey, we'll have that to prime tonight. And I went and looked and it's base coat. So I'll have to go get some primer first thing in the morning. We'll slap some primer on it. And man, I kind of gave you guys a clue. I said white.
we are a little bit further behind than what we'd like to be, but that's okay. We have a life outside of doing this. I know a lot of you don't think so, but we do. I am going to go ahead and start on sanding the truck while Corey just went to Bloomington and he is going to get the paint for the truck. So it's really exciting, but we've got a lot of work to do and the truck is not going to sand itself. So I guess I better get to work. I have no idea how you all, doctors, dentists, everyone like that wears a mask. That's the most annoying thing. I hate wearing a mask. It is one of the most annoying things that I could do in here. All right, I just had to call the professional and ask him his advice because he told me, do not go down to bare metal. We're using this 80 grit, and it's pretty good stuff. The problem is, it's going down to bare metal. It's like it didn't even have primer on it. Maybe the black is the primer. I don't know. As I'm sanding the door, it went straight through to bare metal. So I called Corey. I'm like, hey, I know you told me not to, but, and he goes, it's okay. I got primer, so if it does, it's okay. Just knock the rust off of it. We're just making sure there's no rust underneath or Bondo. And so far, it looks so good. I mean, it's going down really, really quick. Just started on the door, and you can literally tell everywhere I've been. Corey said not to worry about it. He's got primer. So I guess I'm just going to continue on, knock the, crap off of it, and keep going from there.
All right, so I just got back to the shop and I had to go to Bloomington and get some paint. Hannah's in here sanding away, so let's go see how much she's got done.
I'm deleting pictures. My phone won't let me record.
You look like you got a couple black eyes. And keep going.
The hood kind of looks cool.
The hood, yeah. Is it rusted?
I don't know.
Is it brown?
I don't know. I think it might be brown because if you look here, this is also brown. Brownish under there.
Yeah.
So, but the door had none of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened there.
Good job, babe. Looks good. I've been seeing this stuff advertised, Evapor Rust, and you just take an item and soak it in it for, I want to say it said like 30 minutes, and for light rust, it'll eat the rust away. For a larger item, or for worse condition items, it says like 24 hours, and it'll just eat the rest off of it. So I thought, well, I'll give it a shot, because the only way to really get the hood perfect would be like sandblast it or something like that, and we don't really have time for that. So I'm gonna try this stuff out, and honestly, if you look here, see how it's all brown? That's all kind of a surface rust. If you look here, it's still got the surface rust, but it's picking it up and making it bare metal. I don't know if it's the right or wrong thing to do, but figured we'll give it a shot, and it seems to be working. So that's what we're doing. Hannah's got the door panels tore apart. I'm Evapor Rusting. It just said I got outbidded on something on my auction site. I better go check. Better not be my camper truck thing. All right. It did work, but I think it's a combination of this thing being brown. I think the hood was brown, but you can see it is kind of ate up with a little bit of rust, but it did help it. And the reason I say the truck must have been brown, because if you go in here, it is a dark brown chocolate color. And I think that's kind of what we're seeing out there, is a little bit of combination of both.
But I mean, what would have rusted, I guess, that took it off?
Yeah, I mean, it took it down to bare metal, so it did work. So we're gonna sand it down a little bit more. We're gonna rip the doors off this thing, jam it in, and go from there, I guess.
Jayla doesn't know it, but she got here just in time.
We could drive this thing forward, but I mean, you have to get another seat.
Yeah, I'm saying you can get in there. I could barely touch the clutch as it was.
Jaybird just got out of school. Hello, Jaybird.
Yep. Push it in. All the way.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
You look pregnant.
So do I, apparently.
Do what?
So do I, apparently.
All right, so we did rip the bed off this thing. I didn't really want to take the bed off. We'll be able to blow paint behind the cab better this way.
All right, guys, we are just about over it. We're ready to have this thing done. Corey is now wiping it down with wax and grease remover. And then
I'm ready to retire again.
and then we're gonna spray the primer on it.
Jam the truck in white, then till. There, I just told you. And then we gotta do the doors. So we still got a long road, but I'm just ready to be done sanding, honestly, and masking. I'm just done.
See, this is my arm. I look really good right now. I think my face looks a little worse than Corey's.
Is my face bad?
I mean, it ain't great.
Hannah's been doing most of the sanding. I've been just trying to finish up some body work and mask it off. Hannah can mask, it's just not the best.
Corey is so ready to go.
I gotta get my mask on.
Yeah, but I gotta sand that door down yet.
Well, I'm ready to get this done. Here, this is what I'm using. I got a mess over here now because I need.
We have had a mess.
Oh, I need to bring my table out here. So some shop line epoxy primer. It's white. You mix it with this guy. I was excited. I just went to town and yeah, brand new gun from Harbor Freight. Because what else would I use?
Well, that is looking like a nice paint job. But you all know it won't be.
All right, me and Hannah's about beat, to be honest with you. We started early this morning. I had to run to Bloomington, get some paint. Hannah's been doing a fantastic job sanding this. And if you've seen Hannah,
They haven't.
You would think she might not be white. Anyway, so this is Hannah's favorite color. Till you guys all know that. We usually use this spray balm for a lot of them, but spray balm was going to get pretty expensive. So what we did was we had a custom color made of the spray balm, but into 2 quarts. So I haven't opened it up yet. I had this custom match this morning. Let's shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. All right.
Polaroid?
Polaroid. Like a Polaroid. Like a Polaroid picture. All right. You know what to do. Okay, here we go. We're going to open this baby up.
I know, we ain't seen it.
All right, come
Have
over
you?
here. No, looking at your fingernails. They're really black. Little cutie.
I gotta serve.
Look at that.
I gotta serve food too.
Woo-hoo.
Oh man, that's matching pretty good.
What we're going to do now is we got this door here has to be primed white yet. We're getting there. But now we're gonna jam the truck in teal because I feel like we're gonna do, I'm gonna tell you guys, we're gonna do a two-tone teal and white paint job on this thing. So we're gonna paint the truck, jam it in teal, and then go back and mask off a white stripe down the middle. So I feel like the door jams would look weird teal, or they would look weird white with a teal top and teal bottom. So I feel like they would have painted it teal, maybe.
Now I know you all are thinking, oh my gosh, do they know?
Go ahead.
I'm sure you all think like, do they not know there's other colors? Yeah, that's why we're using white.
And we're adding rust.
Yeah.
We'll come over here. I got a mess over here. I spilt some paint. I feel like we're all kind of going crazy trying to get this thing done.
Farmer's tan in black.
Oh, well, I'm very proud of you, babe.
Oh.
You've really put in the hours today. I'm getting hungry. I know that.
Me too. Go figure that. So,
I can't stop. Look how much dirt you have all over you.
I can't look.
That's the good thing about Hannah. You can look dirty and you
pregnant.
I'm saying you clean up really nice and you're best of both worlds is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, don't be judging before you. I mean, we don't even know what it's going to look like, but I have a picture of what I think it's going to look like. I found a truck online that is teal and white, and it looks amazing. We're going to throw a little twist on that. I can't wait.
It's so crazy we have a white truck. This thing was black.
Yeah.
What, hour ago?
No, we traded spots.
It looks good. It
I'm
almost...
black and it's white. My gosh, I feel it too. Darn it. It just started raining. It's just barely a sprinkle, but of course, why
I'm
wouldn't
still
it?
trying to put white on. I ain't even started the blue. I told Hannah earlier when I went to town I felt seen some sprinkles on the windshield, and that was
Gosh.
about 40 minutes ago.
I have checked the weather too, and it just says cloudy, and they are wrong. It's cloudy, but it's starting to rain. Ugh,
I don't really know what to do.
I don't either.
I mean, I can't. Is the truck dry? The truck's dry.
The doors ain't.
The doors literally just got done painting.
Can we, well,
I guess we could put them in the carport for
yeah.
now.
If you have never lifted a door, oh.
Got my knee in it.
Oh.
Hold on! Ah!
Minnie's freaking out. Okay, so un momento while we figure out what to do. We don't know.
It should be okay.
We're
Not the ideas. And if you're wondering why we're painting outside and not in the shop,
It was a lot easier to move everything that was outside because it all goes.
I'm out of breath now.
Rather than to move all the stuff inside
Yeah,
that
because
doesn't
we'd have
go.
to move the C10, the 41, the mousetrap, and none of them can be outside. Neither can this. I really don't know what to do because I was really getting ready. I was honestly getting ready to spray the teal on there.
Man, it's coming down too.
And the thing is, we need to jam it in today. So, my plan was to get it jammed in and put the doors on tonight before we went to eat, but I can't really paint in the rain. And
Let me check the weather.
And honestly, even if I stop doing what I'm doing to get it inside, it's already wet, so I might as well. It's damage is done now. And I don't think it'll hurt it. I don't think it'll hurt it. At least we got it.
I mean, it's definitely.
It's beaded up on there. At least it's not bare metal and we got it covered.
Yeah.
But I don't know what this is going to do, so I guess that's it for tonight, and we'll see you guys first thing in the morning.
After the rain last night, it did rain for quite some time. We went ahead, took Jaybird out to eat.
Applebee's.
Yeah, and it looking like we did, you guys. We
I
went
had
to
it-
Applebee's like that. And
I told the waitress that made sure she knew we weren't homeless.
yes, and I'm like, Corey, it don't matter. Even if we were, we're still allowed to eat here. But anyway, so the truck is clearly still wet. If
It
you
is.
all can see that. Still got some raindrops on the hood.
But it didn't seem to hurt it.
Yeah. We went ahead and dried out the door jambs, and we are going to paint this that beautiful color. Oh, how beautiful. To all
They're
of you
gonna be
chill
like-
haters, I will say this is more of a seafoam green. It's more of a very light
You
teal.
like this color?
I mean, it's too late to go back, but yeah, I like it. I ain't keeping the truck, so it don't have to be exactly teal.
I mean, what? This is the color you gave me, the spray can. This is the spray can color.
Yeah.
So the front of the bed, the back of the cab, both doors and both door jambs are sprayed. The color is getting better. At first, it looks like one of those, here in Indiana, we have these, well, back 10 years ago, we had these gas trucks, I want to say, and they were like this exact color, I feel like. Now they're just white trucks with the green stripes on them. So I'm not sure if I like the color, but it is kind of mellowing down. So
I think you should trust the process. I think it would look beautiful when it's done. You talked me into it because I was going to do brown and white. So
well,
if it don't...
I know what's going to happen is we're going to get it put together and she's going to take it to the rod run to sell it. And then for some reason, it's not going to sell.
Well, if it don't sell...
Yeah, it's not going to sell because you ain't going to collect the money.
Oh,
You're gonna be like,
yes, I am,
she's secretly going to fall in love with this thing and want to take it home. That's exactly what is going to happen.
No, it's not. I'm telling you what, like I said, I think the idea buyer would be a young girl. This is her first truck. I love this thing.
The ideal...
You know what? Or it could be you watching.
I know what the ideal buyer is going to be.
Person to give them money.
5'4" with a gray t-shirt, black camo pants with some black shoes. That's the ideal buyer. She's gonna keep it.
Oh, you think so?
We're getting ready to roll the truck backwards. We got the doors on it, and she's gonna get in here and pop it in neutral.
Well, I can probably just go right here and...
That's fine. All right, well, back that thing up, girl. Keep coming.
I'm gonna run over it myself.
Yeah. Keep coming, keep coming. I feel like one of us is gonna get hurt. Well, more you than me. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Okay, slow down.
Me or the door?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We don't have to worry about painting when we rip the door off. Okay. A little more, babe. Not much. A little more, about 4 inches. A little more. Okay. I think that's close. We could probably handle it from here. Okay. You under there?
Not too much.
Not too.
I might go. Okay, there we are. That's exactly what I meant.
There. That helps.
Good deal. Guys, the truck is scotch-braded down. Corey's mixing the paint as we speak, and it is about to be all teal.
Okay, so this thing is ready to be striped off. I went ahead and started running a blue line on the tailgate. I was kind of seeing how much, or what I wanted to do, I guess. So I'm using the tailgate as a dummy panel. What I've come up with, I'm going to go for 3.5 inches from here to the bottom of the blue line. And how I'm figuring that is, well, I'm figuring it by just guessing. But I'm taking a tape measure and a dry erase marker and just measuring 3.5 inches up. And then just putting a small black dot as a reference point. The tailgate done, let's go ahead and do the rest of the truck. Hannah went to get her hair done. I've been with Hannah for, I'm gonna be wrong, but like 11 years, we'll say 12. She really never takes time for herself to go do something, so I'm pretty excited for her to go do something for herself, taking time to go do that. So I'm going to stripe this. It's kind of a one-person job anyways. I'm going to stripe it and mask it off and hopefully get it painted before she gets home, and then she'll start patinaing it and kind of go from there. That's kind of her expertise. So let's get this thing striped off. On the front, I have the option of either going straight with this body line or coming down with the hood. I personally think it's going to look better if we start tapering this down with the top of the fender. I think that'll be our best look. So we'll just come on to here, start dropping it down. That's why I didn't measure 3.5 from here up, just because it would have started just going straight. So we're just going to start tapering it down, and then we'll wrap around this clearance light. And then this section here will be the white section. All right, she is painted, and Hannah called while I was painting it and said she's on her way home. So I'm pretty excited to see her reaction. I'd like to get it unmasked before she gets here, but it's still wet, so I can't quite do that. Hannah got her hair done. First time since I've been with her. 11 years. We're gonna see it together. Ooh, here we go. He said, I'm not looking.
There's another copperhead. I just took a picture and video of it.
For real?
On the road, in front of Dave's house. Okay.
Oh my, that looks good, babe.
Yeah.
That looks really good. Phew. It looks really natural, honestly.
So natural. Okay, let me show you this copperhead, Corey.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
freaking out. I've never seen one have
Did you
a
run
straight
over it?
line. No, and it's definitely a copperhead. Okay, look,
Oh my gosh.
look at this thing. But see that's how you know right there. Yep.
Saddles are on sideways.
But I'm not even joking.
That's a fat daddy.
It's humongous.
Oh my gosh.
Huge.
So
and the triangle head. But I've never seen one that has a line down its back like that. Oh, they're gonna run over it. Damn it. Oh, you wanna go see it?
Sure.
Get in.
Well, let's just walk. We're on snake patrol.
Oh man.
We gotta take that blue line off.
I kind of like the blue line. It's looking good.
There's one part of it.
Oh man, homie, I'm loving it.
That's good.
Oh, how cute. I've still got to patina this thing. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. We're going to try to edit the video a little bit as I'm patina-ing.
Because we're not going to show you our secrets anyways.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
Secret.
it looks a lot different inside here than it did outside.
Yeah, the teal is teal.
Teal is
I
teal.
know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, that looks awful. You should have kept it black. So we've still got to put a pinstripe on the top, and then the chrome piece is going to go on the bottom.
I don't have no pinstripe though.
I get that we don't have the chrome yet either.
I know, but you're going to put the pinstripe over top the rest?
I don't know. That's what I asked you.
I don't know either. Unless you don't put a pinstripe.
I mean, if you don't think it needs it, but that's...
I don't know. I just don't have nothing to... I don't have nothing. I don't have no pinstripe here.
Use that blue tape.
It's blue tape.
Does Walmart have some?
Maybe. You may go to Walmart? Okay. All right, struck out at Walmart. I was looking for pinstripe, and Walmart don't have pinstripe.
Just gonna have to go without. The thing is, we have 24 hours to get this thing done before you can clear it, from what I heard from the master.
I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I was told back when I started doing paint and body, you had a 24-hour window before you had to sand it. So I guess what I'm saying is if we paint it, say we painted at 6 o'clock. If we painted at 6 o'clock tonight, I have till 6 o'clock tomorrow, 24 hours to put clear on it. That's what I've always been told, and that's what I kind of go off of. So, Hannah's patina. This thing is looking pretty killer. What do you think?
I'm liking it.
Let me show you this hood. It looks pretty daggone good.
It's pretty sun-baked. I think it needs more, honestly.
I mean, I can just see the people right now. Oh, it looks like dog crap with that on there. Oh, it looks way better, guys. Shoo. I know, it looks all clean and nice, but, I mean, you can't beat the way some patina looks. I mean, we got that sun-baked thing going. Good job, babe. A little patina queen. You're working your magic, ain't you? All right, so it is the next morning. Hannah's got the truck painted.
I love this thing. I hope someone else does as much as I do, and then I can get rid of it. I don't really want to, but...
It's looking pretty good. It's a night and day difference from it being black 12 hours ago.
Yeah. We got some center caps, Chevy.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Center caps, and Corey doesn't know this yet, but I think I would like him to paint the little Chevy emblem.
When they dropped them off last night, I said, I bet Hannah has me paint them. But we did find some center caps. She actually, a friend of hers had them, and they dropped them off here last night.
Yep.
We're going to leave this thing masked up. We got to let it cure, and then we're going to clear coat it. Hannah has to go to work today, so my project today is clear coating it. But for now, it's farewell.
When I get home from the gym, this thing, we could be driving this.
I got a lot of work to do before we can drive. We got to go get the interior, the seat done. We got a guy in Bloomington. I'll give you guys his contact in the next video. You guys can see that. Actually, not the next video, because we're doing something fun this weekend, and we can't wait to take you guys along with that.
So wait, real quick, just kind of give him a little sneaky peek walking around.
Let me flip it around. Okay.
So, you know, everyone leans their arm out, so you got a patina right there. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like it's been out in the field.
It looks like an old rusty farm truck. Got the sun bake going on the roof. I love. That's our security system. It's false alarm most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the roof. I mean, that thing looks perfect sun baked. It has like that light orange and kind of the dark oranges in there going on to the hood. We're trying to practice on our own stuff to kind of do better on patina. So that's kind of what we're trying to do, is just
But see, I was just gonna put a little bit of rust here and there, and Corey said, rust that thing out. I'm like, okay. So it's rusted out.
Rustus is a mustus.
Rustus is a mustus.
Truck is looking good. It's gonna look good with some clear coat on it. We're excited for that. But this weekend, we're going to a camper rally, our first one.
I've never been to a camper rally, and that was one of our goals whenever we bought this, to, you know, kind of dabble into the camper rally side of things. This weekend is a camper rally, and we're going to be taking this one, but behind this one, I did get another one, and I don't know what we're going to do with it. It'll be for sale until if we hang on to it, we'll probably redo it a little bit. You all have seen our camper, a cute little thing.
The lemon.
Yeah, it is a little lemon.
Well, I guess that's farewell for us. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, I know painting stuff is kind of boring, so we're trying to make it as interesting as possible. So we're about to give you something real entertaining.
What?
My banjo time.
Oh my, yes, okay.
How did you
is
forget
the
that?
Entertainment tonight.
Yep, so without us rambling on, don't forget to...
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, they're unsubscribing after this.
I got online and seen that there was a yard sale. It said like trucks, tools, trailers, all this good stuff. So I'm like, hey, Corey might go to a yard sale with me. We went and we didn't find anything. We did pass a yard sale, a man on our next road over, and I seen some oil cans. So we stopped. So we found something, and it'll make sense here in a second.
Found me this banjo.
Okay, so
I know
real
nothing
quick,
about this thing.
we were going by and we seen a banjo. We're like, oh, we'll get that for Tim and Jen and for the rat rod, and get Dick Banjo on there. But this thing
too nice.
is so nice.
Yeah.
So
I'm playing it with a quarter.
so Corey got on Marketplace. Well, so Corey goes back to the truck because the guy was like, I'll take. So Corey was like, well, I might take it, and I'm thinking, why? That does not look like, you know, ratchet enough for Dick Banjo.
Well, what I did...
Well, hang on. I know. I'm trying to tell him. Okay. Corey's talking to this guy about this banjo, and it's really nice. And I'm thinking, we ain't buying that because it's super nice. Like, I was thinking more of like just a old picker for Tim and Jen. Corey goes back to the truck, comes back with money. And I'm like, what is he doing? And he goes, yeah, I think I'll take that. You know why?
Well, what I was doing was while Hannah was talking to the guy, I'm pretty smart. So I go back to the truck, I get on Marketplace, type in the brand of this banjo, and they're going for like $400 to $600. So I thought, the guy said he'd take $100 for it. So in my head, I'm thinking money. So I bought it for $100. And then I'm just gonna put it on Marketplace and see if I can make a profit. Even if I make $200, I made $100.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, this is what our life's come down to. We're like,
we're gonna be yard sellers, professional yard sellers, and I'm okay with that.
Hey, he's got an electric guitar too. I'm gonna go back and do some research on that now. Farm trucks, I love you. You're always on my mind. I need one of every color. 'Cause farm trucks are on my mind. I'll be here all week. If this really works out, we might make this our tour bus.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of room.
For your one banjo band?
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking we put the bathroom in the back.
Oh.
This here would be my lounge, my prep area. So for every night when I go on tour,
Your powder room?
Powder room. I'm hitting.
It looks good.